Doctors are some of the highest paid professionals on the planet, so why are they not rolling in wealth? If you think it's because they can't manage money, think again. Today, I'm going to break down why doctors are not rich. And spoiler alert, has nothing to do with their investments. Hi, I'm Dr. Shamim Nazir. As a physician, I know what it feels like to be overwhelmed by money matters, even when you're making a good salary. You're stressed, stuck in the cycle of work and bills, and you're wondering why your financial life doesn't feel secure. I feel you. I've been there, and I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. Most doctors fall into the trap of higher income means higher lifestyle, and they're often stuck living paycheck to paycheck despite making six-figure incomes. It's a vicious cycle of spend now and figure it out later, but it's not sustainable. This problem has a name: lifestyle inflation. It starts innocently enough. Get your first paycheck and just a little upgrade here and there. Suddenly that old beat up car doesn't look so good. You eye a new house, a little better neighborhood, and a few luxury items that feel well deserved. The problem? Lifestyle inflation doesn't happen all at once. It creeps up on you. You go from I finally can enjoy life to I need those things. And that happens so fast. But what happens next? While it may feel good at first, the problem is what started as a little indulgence becomes a financial burden, and it's difficult to shake. Remember, lifestyle creep happens gradually. It's sneaky. Once you start down that path, it's really difficult to reverse. So before you go splurging, think long term. The smartest financial plan is not living large, it's living smart. Now, doctors have a huge financial struggle compared to most young professionals. While other fields may offer early salaries, benefits, and opportunities to save, medical school is like a black hole that pulls many down before they even start their career. Most doctors graduate with a staggering $240,000 of student loan debt. And with interest, that number can easily balloon to over $300,000 before they finish training. Imagine starting your career with a net worth of negative $200,000 to $300,000. That's the reality for most doctors. No wonder wealth building feels like an uphill battle. But the real trap doesn't stop there. Doctors spend years in school, years in intense studying and training before they ever earn a real paycheck. Most doctors don't start earning a full salary until their late 20s or early 30s, while their peers in other fields are securing jobs and saving and investing and building wealth. During this time, medical students are living off of student loans with no ability to save or invest or build a financial cushion. That means by the time a doctor is finally earning, they are well behind the curve. And once out of school, the financial situation does not improve immediately. Residency is the next stage. A mandatory, high-intensity, grinding work where doctors are working 60 to 80 hours a week while earning a mere $60,000 a year. That's full-time doctor work, which barely covers their living expenses. And for some, the struggle continues through fellowship, where they continue to earn less for more years of training. As doctors start making real salaries, they start falling into the trap of accumulating more debt. Huge mortgages, car payments, credit cards, all of this on top of their already very high student loan debt. Interest piles up, and before they know it, they're trapped in the cycle of high income but low net worth. It's a financial trap that's hard to escape. The key to breaking free, it's just one sentence: be smart about debt. If doctors don't get a handle on their financial situation, that high income can become an illusion. A ticket to spending more and building less. After years of medical school and residency, doctors feel like they're playing catch-up financially. Many of them are behind on saving and investing because they've spent their 20s and 30s focusing on their education and their training. But here's the catch: time is your greatest asset when building wealth. And the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to build significant wealth. The truth is, starting early, even with small amounts, can have a huge impact on your long-term success. It's the power of compounding growth. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Imagine planting a tree today. If you start early, it has decades to expand its roots and branches. Wait too long and you lose out on that growth. But unfortunately, many doctors fall into common traps when it comes to investing. Some try their hand at day trading or picking the latest hot stock, thinking they can strike it rich quickly. Others make the mistake of being overly conservative, opting for savings account or low yield investment accounts that don't even outpace inflation. They think it's safer, but that means their money is just not working as hard for them. A financial advisor can be helpful, but if their fees are high, 1, 2, or 3%, those fees can chip away at your returns. For example, a 3% annual fee on your investment returns could cut your potential returns in half. That could mean tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years. So if you want to avoid this, start investing as soon as possible. The earlier you start, the more time your investments have to grow, and the less you have to worry about taking risky bets or paying high fees. A simple long-term investment strategy like investing in index funds and real estate helps you avoid the stress of trying to beat the market and gives you slow, steady returns. Remember, the best time to invest was yesterday, but if you didn't do that, the next best time is to start investing today. As a doctor, you're making great money, but that doesn't mean you should go on a spending spree. As we already talked, lifestyle inflation is a trap that many high earners fall into. It's tempting to upgrade everything when your income goes up, but it leaves you financially vulnerable in the long run. Sure, it's tempting to buy a bigger house or a fancier car, but if you overdo it, those expenses can eat into your overall wealth potential. The trick is to budget. Track your spending, cut out unnecessary expenses, and then funnel that extra money into your investments. And aggressively pay down debt. You've probably got student loans or credit card debt, and it's important to pay those down aggressively. The sooner you pay off high interest debt, the sooner you will have more money to save and invest. In other words, the more aggressively you tackle that debt, the sooner you can start building serious wealth. Next, invest early and consistently. The earlier you start investing, the better. Even small, consistent contributions to a 401k or an IRA can add up. Keep it simple. Index funds or ETFs are a great option for beginners. They're low cost, diversified, and set you up for long-term growth. And next, think like an entrepreneur. Don't just rely on your medical salary. Think about diversifying your income streams. Consider real estate, medical writing, consulting, or even telemedicine. Real estate can provide higher returns or passive income. And doing consulting or medical writing helps you leverage your expertise for extra cash. Think beyond your job and create a side hustle. Who knows, you might even enjoy it. And maybe you'll have a whole business out of it. You have to find something that fits your personality and your schedule. Housing is likely to be your largest expense, so choose where you're going to live carefully. Sometimes rural areas will offer you extra bonuses or better pay, and they may even pay off your student loans. And of course, buy a smaller starter home. Building wealth is all about making smart choices today to secure a better tomorrow. Live below your means, pay off your debt, invest early, and think like an entrepreneur. These simple steps will help you achieve financial freedom. Make sure you like this video and subscribe and share with another doctor who needs to hear this.